What's up, TNJ fam? It is Terrell and JARIUS here, and we are going to take you guys on our updated house tour. So the first stop on the tour is our beautiful foyer. So I told you guys that this was a huge selling point for me. So we got our grand foyer table here with a nice floral arrangement, and Terrell got this Alexander McQueen book to go right in the middle. But
actually, this was Nancy's choice, so I don't want her coming at me.
Oh, I thought this was you.
This was her choice.
Oh, come on, Nancy. And then they got snake skin on it and everything. But we really wanted to have like a really nice focal point to when you first came in the house and you got first impressions, this is what you see.
Love this area. JARIUS is really excited about this, so you finally got it.
But next, we have Terrell's favorite room in the house, the office. Love the double doors and how you come in. But Terrell, go ahead, you take this as your space.
So I think when you first walk in, the first thing that you notice is my gorgeous accent wall. If you guys remember from our last house, we kind of had a few walls like this, and so I definitely wanted to bring it here. And I found this really cool design that was kind of modern and painted it black. So you guys will see that the theme of our house is going to be a lot of black and white to bring out the modern in it. JARIUS actually picked this table. So fun fact, this table is actually a dining room table, which is why it is so long. So I wanted a desk, but he thought that it would, you know, make a grander entrance or a grander statement to have a bigger table, and the only one that we could find was a dining room table. But it just gives you a real laid back. I actually find myself in here quite a lot. So this is actually one of my favorite rooms in the house.
And coming right over to the beautiful formal dining room. I think the dining room is incredibly important because it's where family is, and I've always wanted to be that type of family that came and had, you know, dinner at the dining room table. So we really wanted this area to be something that was super special. So you guys, we still are the same Terrell and JARIUS because we use some of actually the plates and stuff from our old house. So it just worked perfectly. We really wanted one room in the house to have a pop of color that just kind of brought everything out. So then we have like the green accents here, the black and gold accents in the chandelier, and then we did the Edison bulbs in here to kind of set the vibe off.
So it's not too bright when you're having dinner, so it just sets like a mood whenever you're ready to eat. So you're not blinded by some daylight lights like you'll see in the rest of the house. So that is pretty cool. So you come through here. So right here is the staircase, but then this is a really cool area because this is like our butler's pantry, but we made it into a coffee, and also kind of, we don't drink, but we thought it looked really nice to kind of decorate. So Nancy hooked us up with some nice glasses to fill this up because I would have just had it empty. And then I have my Keurig here, which she's on me right now to switch to a gold one because this one doesn't match the vibe. But you'll see the first look at the tile backsplash that we got, which is from Jeffrey Corp. You can get that at Home Depot. So we got a ton of this, which you'll see through a couple of the areas in the house. But I'm excited to show you guys that renovation.
This room is actually one of my favorites. I have probably two favorite rooms in the house, and this is one of them. And it's crazy because I feel like it's a formal dining room, so it's like a room that really, formal living room. So I feel like we didn't really use our formal living room at the old house, but like we actually really do come in here and sit down. So I will give Terrell props. He picked out these couches. We actually found them. They were actually really inexpensive. Like they were really reasonably priced, but I feel like they matched really well with what we were trying to do. So we did 2 of them here, and then we did this beautiful coffee table in the middle, and Nancy kind of just like accented some really nice floral pieces and some candles and some artwork here to just kind of set it off. But I love like just being able to come in here and like being able to chill in like front of the fire, like watch a nice movie. Like it just really gives me like a comforting vibe that's not in our main living room.
Throughout the house, we didn't really do blinds, so we don't have any blinds in the house except for in our bathroom. What we love is that you get a lot of natural light inside of here, so you'll probably see a lot of our content being filmed in here because our videographer actually really loves this room from our lighting perspective. One of my favorite transformations that you guys are gonna see is right behind me, and it's these bookshelves. So I didn't know how I felt about these at first. I felt like, okay, it looked really old. If you remember from the last video, they were like a brownish color too, I believe. And so really made a big statement here by painting these black. The company that we use is actually Enhance. I think that they're global, but they can pretty much change any like wood or cabinets, things like that. You'll also see it in the kitchen, but we got them to change this to black, and then Nancy actually decorated this beautifully with like these pieces. It gives me very simplistic Kanye West vibes. So it's just like, you know, it's just like real simple, but it looks real expensive. And so I really love the vibe here. And then you could just see like detail pieces. So this, which I would have never thought to do this, the importance of hiring an interior decorator. Again, simplistic artwork. Always have to have my mahogany teak wood candles. But these books, picture of us. Again, I just think that it looks completely different, guys, and I think it just kind of brings in the black and gold that we kind of have going through the house.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just the little details that matter, like having the Dior book, the Chanel book. You will see that all around the house, even right here with the Louis Vuitton book and our little Nook area here. Well, I guess it's not really a Nook, it's just a console table, but you know, we wanted just an area like that kind of fills the space right here on this wall. So we did like a flower, greenery.
Right, so let me just tell you, because me and Nancy are super close, he doesn't get the interior design talk, so he gets the realtor talk that y'all said. So he likes to show homes, so you can ask him about those different things, but this stuff he don't know how to explain it, so just bear with him, okay? But so we're gonna take you to one thing that we did not have, and JARIUS mentioned in the last video, is a bedroom on the main floor. So this room was completely redone, and also I don't know if you guys noticed, so again, all of our doors we got black as well, so it's kind of like this matte black. Again, which just adds to our modern feel. We changed out a lot of these door handles as well. So it's like little details like that that really changes like an entire space.
Y'all ready? Come on in to the hotel suite.
So this is one of the guest rooms on the main floor. And so as you can see again, this is actually the same bed from our basement at our old house. And we just kind of changed out the comforter. That same company, these, if you remember, were gray in the basement, and we got all of these painted black, and we changed out the handles, which again looks just like new. So we didn't go out and spend a whole bunch of money on new furniture. We actually just repurposed a lot of the existing furniture that we had, which was a lot saved.
Not a lot, because we changed out quite a bit. But I will say the reason why that's important is because people feel like, oh my God, like if I want to like redo my house, like I have to spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars or just thousands of dollars. And like really, I think I bought these when we were in Louisiana, and I like painted them myself, and I think I spent like maybe $200 on the dresser.
The paint was terrible.
The paint was terrible, but it's good now. But I spent like $200 on the dresser and the 2 nightstands. These are lamps that was in our master bedroom at the old house, in addition to the lamp in the corner there. But like really, all we had to do was just change out the hardware and paint it, and like it literally looks like it's
this room was a real simple transformation, but it makes all the difference. And if you're gonna notice a lot of the theme throughout the house is just gonna be very simple and clean. So you can get into the bathroom this way, the door is locked. So you can come around this way. And so this was pretty dope too. We didn't change a lot outside of, we did change a light fixture in here. Nancy added some greenery, some little knickknacks here and there. Black paper towels, which are actually kind of expensive. We get them from Amazon, but they're kind of pricey. A little bit of artwork and things like that, and just some floor mats. We did change these handles as well. And again, just added some artwork. So not a ton of changes in here, but as you can see, from the last video, this looks completely different. It just feels homey. Our old house, we didn't do a lot of artwork in like bathrooms and stuff like that.
No,
so definitely this opened up us to a whole new like feel. You're gonna see a lot of artwork pieces around the house.
Yeah, but now we're gonna take you guys to the breakfast nook area. This was an area that I was really excited about. I could not take my eyes off of it when this was finally completed. We did the curtains like really, really high up. Nancy went with like a cream kind of nude color that matches the wall, so it kind of blends in but still makes like a statement.
And again, just another piece of greenery, but I think again, our house has a ton of natural light. So again, we didn't do any blinds. We had those old brown thick like wooden blinds
that was from the early 1900s.
Yeah, which was just like so again, we just left it all open. We don't have, for you guys that are asking, it's a big fence. We have a retaining wall, so like our neighbors can't just see in. So that's one of the reasons that we're okay with doing it. So
you don't understand, babe. Love, babe. How much love, babe.
Alright guys, so coming into here, this is our living room. So this is where we spend majority of the time. You'll see that this is our old sectional and ottoman from the old house. And so what we did was we just redecorated it with different pillows. Again, with just those black accents. We have the same curtains that are in the breakfast nook in here as well. But one thing that was a huge change is that we painted this entire window casing black. Which I feel like when you just come in, like this makes a huge statement, guys. This was it white?
It was brown, I believe.
But it had, I literally forgot about it, but it had blinds in here. It was just like, I don't know, I hated it. But it looks directly into our backyard. Right here is where it gets a little tricky because you can kind of see into our neighbor's backyard right here. So at night, I'm always looking like to see if they're outside. But you know, like this is one of the chill spots, favorite room. Again, just very simple, not overdoing it. But I think that the black casing and just like the accents of black really bring out everything in this room.
Yeah, it makes like a really bold statement. And you know, it was crazy because I was like, I want to take all of this out.
Yeah.
But now, actually in the last video, I was just like, you know, our interior designer did say once it's painted that, you know, we may feel differently. And once we painted it black, which we was really nervous about doing it was just like, this I couldn't see any other way. So I was so glad we ended up doing it.
And then just in here we added this like bookshelf, again with just little unique knickknacks that just kind of bring out again those black and gold accents. And like again, it's just really simple, guys. We didn't want to just like overdo it, and I think that this just looks perfect. Again, just very simple. I wanted to like initially switch out this fireplace. I didn't know how I felt about it, like if we were gonna do like shiplap or change it to tile. But it actually ended up like blending. So you'll see like little hints of brown wood as well. And so I just feel like it kind of all flows because we originally wanted to change our floors, but we couldn't do it in time. We were pressed for time, but we made it work. Like, you know, you're gonna see a lot of rugs and things like that, so it doesn't look as bad. Originally, we were gonna do 2 bookshelves on each side, but the kids are still in high chairs. And so we didn't have anywhere to put them. So we had to improvise a bit, and Nancy was able to find these beautiful pieces of artwork that we put above it that, again, I just think just kind of like brings it all together. Like, I love this.
Yeah, I love when she put these up, I was just like, yes, Nancy.
So we're gonna bring you guys into the kitchen next. You guys have probably seen already on Instagram. If you have not seen it, make sure you go drop a comment and just say, hey, just saw it on YouTube. But the kitchen was probably the biggest transformation. If you guys remember, we had the old granite brown countertops, the cabinets were brown, and we completely transformed it. So what we did was we changed this, similar to our old house, we put quartz countertops, which is much better than granite because it doesn't store food. It's supposed to be, contains less germs like when you wipe it down, so super safe for the kids, and it's in this beautiful white color. Jarius, it was Jarius' idea to actually make this black as just another statement piece, because you'll see all of the other cabinets are white with gold accents. And so I felt like looking at it now, I didn't see it when he originally said it, but if we would have made this white, like it would have been too much. Like I just think it would have been too much white.
And I think it looks really good against like the brown bar stool chairs. Like it just makes it kind of pop a lot more, which is what you guys saw on Instagram. So I love that. And then I love the fact that we found, I can't remember her name, but I'll try to link her because we definitely got this tile from her. But when we saw this tile in
Her name's Farrah
on TikTok, I was like, Terrell, we have to have it. And then Terrell like found it and made it.
I actually think I was the one who found it, but that's neither here nor there. Okay guys, I'm gonna let Jarius finish giving you the tour here, and then I'll be back when we go upstairs. I have to jump on a meeting and I'll let Realtor take it away, but make sure y'all are hard on him, okay? Y'all
gonna have more fun with me anyway. But like when we ended up putting it up, and it was actually really tricky because it's octagon. So like they have, it's the way that it's cut is very intricate to how you put it up. So it actually took quite a while for them to actually do it. But once we saw it, like we were just like, yes, like it makes perfect sense. But we ended up having to get a new cooktop because the other one, like you remember in the last video, we were actually washing it or trying to clean it and it just didn't clean right. So we ended up getting another one. And then I love this spout here. Like, I don't know, Terrell found this and like, I just think it works perfectly in the house because of the gold accent, but then you can also see like the black line in it. Like, I don't know, it looks perfect in here to me, and I just think it worked really well. But one thing that you will see is that on the black island, we did black and gold hardware, as opposed to on the white cabinets, we did just solid gold. So like this just kind of makes this its own little piece that you can look at. Really and truly like came together so well. And you know, one thing that I was really excited about was the pantry, and we had that professionally organized. So this is what it looks like. So everything has like labels on it, everything is like has its own place, and I just really don't even see how we were functioning before without like an organized system like this. But many of you was like, oh my god, like, you know, your pantry looks so amazing, but it's never gonna stay clean. Literally, it's like this all the time. Like, if you create a system and you just stick with it and follow it, like, it should always kind of be in place and organized. But like, for the most part, it's always like this, and it literally is just so easy to just come in and like grab what you need, put it back, and everything has its own place. But I just think it came out beautifully when our organizer came and like organized everything. And now I'm gonna take you guys to the laundry room, which we were really excited about. It actually just got done, and it's not even done. But we can show you. So, as you guys know, it was just super like ugly in here, just to be quite frank. The sink was a mess. The laundry machines that they had in here was like really ugly, and this was brown. So we had this painted white. We did the same white, gold accent, gold hardware in there, but then we also decided to do the same backsplash in the octagon shapes, and we put it in here as well. You know, then we wanted to add a place for us to actually be able to fold clothes and like do our laundry in here. So then we had the same quartz countertops that's in the kitchen. We had it put in here as well. And then we bought a new sink, new spout, and then we added this up here, which is not done, but we have like our little scent boosters, some towels and stuff like that up here. But we got new washing machines. Now what's next is we're gonna change out the floors to make that kind of match with the house and make it nice and pretty. We're gonna add some shelves, some floating shelves up here, and then we have a new chandelier coming in, and then we have to paint the ceiling white. But other than that, like, that's all we're gonna do to here. But I feel like it made such a big difference, like, than how it was before, and it's a lot more functional in addition to it being really pretty. Now, we actually did not show you guys the garage last time because the kids were in there, so I'll give you a quick look. As you guys know, we got new vehicles, but we have a 3-car garage, which it is a mess right now. But I have a BMW, Terrell has a Mercedes, and then our family car is a Tahoe. But this is what the garage looks like. We actually got another refrigerator in here too, which makes so much. Like it just literally like changed life when we added the refrigerator in here, because we can keep our main refrigerator clean, and like when we cook and we have leftovers, we can put the leftovers in here. Anything that's overflow or overstock, we can put in here too, and then as we need it, we just come in here and switch it out. But this is what our garage looks like. And now I can take you guys upstairs. All right, so now we are upstairs in the living quarters, but here are the kids' rooms, but you guys are not gonna be able to see it. We made a last minute decision to redo their entire room, even though we just did it a few months ago. However, the stuff that we had in this room or at the last house was perfect, but in this room, we made a decision that we wanted to change some things up. So we're just gonna redo the whole room, so you guys will get a special video for that. But in the meantime, let's go over to the media room. We come into the media room, and as you guys can see, we kept our old furniture. Like literally, we bought this furniture in like May of last year, and we barely even used it. So we didn't really want to get rid of it because it was brand new, and we definitely were not going to get our money's worth trying to sell it. So we kept it, but obviously it was blue, and we don't have anything blue in the house. So we decided to make this room like the blue room. So we do accents of gray. We have like the navy blue. Nancy found just the perfect rug that went with it that has like a silver.
You talking about my wall?
And blue.
Did y'all see my wall? Another wall in here, guys. A big statement piece. You know, y'all sleeping on me. Okay? Listen. Another design by moi. Now I didn't do it, but I told them how I wanted it. Okay? And then, so just to kind of go with the flow of blue, Nancy found these two dope pictures also, which I feel like flow really well. One thing that we wanted to add up here, which we're gonna do another project. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet, but for right now, we just added this this fridge, which is super convenient because we could just come grab a drink from our room instead of going all the way downstairs. So this has been super convenient also.
On the other side, we have some floating shelves over here with some lights at the bottom. And then I'm a very cold-natured person, so like I really wanted to keep, and plus this was a Christmas gift, and it was a really nice Christmas gift from Terrell and his mom to me. So I really wanted to keep it. We probably may change the color to make it match more in here, but I kept my fireplace. And then we just have like some artwork and some family portraits over here that Nancy was like, Terrell, I don't know why Terrell doesn't want family portraits in the house, but Nancy was like, you're getting family portraits, and that's just that on that.
It looks good. I mean, it looks good. I'm weird about it. I feel like my vision for family portraits, it all has to be either like all black and white, or it has to be good photos. They just wanted to mix them in, and I wasn't for that, but these are cute.
But this is more of like my area where I'll probably come and chill and hang out.
His first time in here was like 2 days ago.
Whatever, just because Terrell, no it wasn't. I actually came in here and fell asleep watching TV.
So this is another guest room that we have, and so what's very interesting about this is, again, do you guys recognize this bed set, these nightstands, this dressing? So this is all from our old master bedroom. So this is our old set. Again, we had it completely redone. This was like a dark brown, and now it's white, which goes with the flow of a just really clean hotel look in here.
We got this super last minute, and we had to get something quick. So Terrell just bought a bed frame and a mattress, and I was like, I feel like this is gonna suck. But y'all, this is probably one of the most comfortable beds I've ever slept on, and I really want to take this bed and put it in our room, cause like y'all, this feels like heaven.
So anyways, again, just very simplistic. Nancy had a little greenery, some candles, this big art. So listen, I like, if you do artwork, I feel like go big or go home. So you're gonna see a lot of big pieces of artwork in the house, which I feel like just takes, not only does it take up a lot of the wall, but again, it's just a big statement piece. And this room is configured kind of funny. So because the bed is on this wall, we had to get a smaller TV to fit so that it doesn't hit the door. And then the bathroom is right here too. So found a perfect size TV, but it actually comes out so you can move it, turn it, whatever side that you're on. And then we go into the bathroom. You'll see hints of gray like the room. We have some pieces of black. Again, that's just throughout the house. We have some greenery just to throw it up, set it off. And then again, just artwork. And I just feel like that's it. Like, you know, I think Nancy did a really good job. And we were super pleased with just being able to just have like a few pieces here and there, and it just completes the look. I think in our last house, we were big on paint colors and things like that. But now we're starting to get into more artwork and like greenery and things like that, which really like brings out a room and a space.
Let's go into the room that you all are really here to see. The master suite. Y'all, we really had a vision for creating a room that felt like a really modern, expensive hotel. We originally had a designer that, you know, kind of gave us the option to do green, and then Nancy kind of came in and just completely laid it out.
Because Nancy was not on board with it. So let me tell you, doing green was actually very difficult because it's such a bold color. So we've been going with white and black throughout the house, white, black, and gold. And I feel like to just kind of throw green, and then it's this green, because we do have the pop of olive in our formal dining room, but this was like kind of tricky for us to like really get into and see. So it wasn't until it was all put together, pillows, what's this called?
The bench.
Bench. I was about to say an ottoman. The bench, the nightstands, the lamps, the artwork, like we had to see it fully completed to actually really get it. Now, like I am in love with it. Like the rug really like ties it all in together.
So Nancy picked the project up, and baby, she laid it right on out. Do you hear me? When I walked in here and Nancy showed me the coffee table with the Tom Ford book, and then Kirk came and like put up the chandelier, hung the mirror up, and like, I mean, y'all, I was just completely in shock. I literally got teary-eyed.
Well, yeah, because these are so like I love these because we didn't have blackout curtains at the old place. So like literally, again, because we don't have any blinds, for the longest when we would go to sleep, like as soon as the morning hit, it would be so bright in here. And so now we have these where you won't even know what time it is when they're closed. Like Jarius said, this Tom Ford book is just like sets it all off. We added some black ends to the green couch. Again, matching rugs for the bed and this like seating area. If you guys remember, it was like an old chandelier here. Like it was disgusting. I actually don't know what they were using this area for, but we had a nice lamp that kind of ties in with the dresser that we have. Again, 3 big pieces of artwork that kind of ties in together that I feel like really takes up a good bit of space, but just looks amazing as well.
Let's get into this mirror. Like having a full length mirror like this, so I can like, you know, make sure that I'm beat enough when I get ready to walk out, and so I can see myself when I'm prancing around here in my nice little underwear, and Tara looking at me, giving me the side eye and all that good
The only
stuff.
thing looking at him is that mirror. So, moving right along. So now the mirror is great. I actually, surprisingly, it actually was not supposed to go in here, I think. We moved it in here. I think it was supposed to go down. It was supposed to go downstairs. So we made a lot of changes.
Crying.
Who's crying?
Pastor.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
go check on him. Tell him it's okay, okay?
Okay.
All right, go give him a big hug.
Come on.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, guys, so coming in, after showing you this, we're gonna show you our bathroom transformation. Now, I will forewarn you, let you know that it's still stuff that needs to be done, but we wanted to pace ourselves because we got a lot of projects done. But here's the bathroom.
So again, we went with like the white and black theme. I don't know, we just fell in love with the color black. I just think it's so bold and it's so rich, like we just wanted it everywhere. But you guys saw.
One thing you'll see is that the cabinets, similar to the island in the kitchen, we painted this black, this was all brown, and then we did the same quartz countertops that we did downstairs here in the bathroom.
Gotta love that consistency.
Yeah, we got Nancy, again, just the theme of it was hotel. Like we just wanted to feel like a really expensive hotel. So we added this nice towel rack here. We don't use these towels, so this is all for decor. We added in some nice artwork pieces here. We actually ended up having to change out the television over here. And Jarius eventually wants to change out this freestanding tub because he feels like it doesn't look as expensive with the rest of the house, and this backsplash, which we were disappointed to find out in full transparency that we had heated floors, but apparently a circuit blew in it, so it just gave me an excuse to redo our floors faster. We did add artwork in here on the wall. We did this last time and it wasn't, y'all were excited about it, but it wasn't even as grand as it is now. So we're gonna show you our closet that we redid, got organized, and how it looks.
Welcome to T&J's Master Closet,
or department store. So again, you guys will see we painted, this was brown before. What color was this?
This brown and like
It was a brown too?
Yeah, like brown and gray.
So we continued, the company that we use, they're local to Atlanta, Granite Genie, I think. So we used them, so they put the quartz in here as well. Enhance took care of all of this, painting this black. So again, just a big bold statement. Now I will say, originally I did want to paint these a different color, which I may end up doing. It doesn't look bad now because this actually goes with black. A lot of you guys, so our organizer actually came in and organized a lot of this stuff. A lot of you guys kept recommending in the last house tour about saving space, these velvet hangers. So she actually did recommend these, and so we got them, which saves a ton of space. So while it may look full, we do still have a ton of space to hang things in here. We got all of our shoes, which we need to go through because Jarius and I have been going shoe crazy lately, buying new shoes. And then if you guys remember, we used to have these chairs in our master bedroom in our seating area. And so we didn't know what to do with this kind of like awkward space because the ceiling drops here. Jarius talked about doing like a chute to the laundry room, which I had to shut down. He thought about putting a washer and dryer up here, but I feel like that takes away from the look and feel of this. So he moved these in here and I think they fit perfect. So Jarius, with all his expensive purchases, he's been spending a lot of money lately, guys. So if we go bankrupt, you know why. It's not because of me. And then you just kind of see everything just being labeled. So my underwear, we got beanies, hats. We got all of our different drawers that are organized by color. But yeah, y'all, this just really feels like I could just come in here and just like chill. It's just like a chill spot, which I think we've done a really good job with all of our spaces, just creating it to feel like very homey.
Yeah.
Even a closet, which is strange.
It feels amazing being able to just come in and just like being able to pick up stuff and just go as you need. It's like the perfect closet, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just kind of difficult sometimes when it's laundry day and you got to get it all back together. All right, guys, so the final place that we have not shown you is the basement.
We are not going to show them that. If you guys want to see a sneak peek of where the basement is right now, go to our Facebook page and check out that video. What?
That was his call, not mine. But if you guys are not following us on Facebook, it's Terrell and Jarius, and we'll post a video showing you where our renovations are at the time. So what I've been doing, Jarius doesn't even know, is I've been documenting different stages on my phone. So whenever we do edit it and it makes it to YouTube, you guys will see from start to finish. But for right now, if you want to see where we're at, make sure you head over there and we'll drop it on the same day as this video.
But thank you guys so much for coming on our new house tour. Hopefully you love it as much as we do. Like, I couldn't have imagined anything else than how it is now. We want to give a special shout out to Nancy and Kirk for literally just laying this house out. Like, you made our dreams come true with this one.
So make sure you guys check out, we're gonna link it right here, and it's gonna be in the description, so make sure you guys go follow them, and make sure you guys also comment your favorite room in the house, any suggestions you have. Actually, don't give me no suggestions, just tell me how much you love it. And tell Nancy how much you love it, and then what we should do for the kids' room. That's really important because we want to take you guys from start to finish on that. And we'll also be posting a ton of before and afters on our Instagram page, so if you guys are not following us there, make sure you check that out as well, so you can kind of see DIY projects that we're doing. So
Alrighty, but until next time, bye.